Did you hear that? A comb over joke. So I got my sunglasses on. Gives something else to shine. Hey, this is Davin with Hagerty and Redline Rebuild Updates. Working on that 1950 Chevy pickup truck, and today we're going to tackle the seats. I bought one of the quick slip-ons, and my friend here, Adam, at Hammer and Dolly Auto Restorations in beautiful Traverse City, is going to help me out with this, and we're going to make it sexy again, right?
Absolutely.
So Adam, what do you think here? A couple days of, this is that butt drag, right?
Yeah, this is your driver's side seat, the driver's side of the seat, where you're going to be sliding down off of, and that's obviously why it's the most tore up. And I think, I'm not sure that these were even the original covers. These probably got recovered at one point, but this truck had been sitting a long time. I think, did they see you dig it out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they saw you dig it it out. So
I doubt there's any varmints in it.
Right.
I did check it for snakes. I know there's no snakes because I wouldn't be here if there were snakes in this thing. Yeah, there may have been a mouse, maybe. A pleasant one though, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, so what we're going to try and do is strip it down, clean all the old horsehair out. We're going to throw some new cotton batting on. We got the seat covers outside stretching in the sun, getting warm, and we'll see what we find once we strip off the layers.
Yeah, this has like a clip on it.
Yep.
On the bottom.
We just grab. We can grab some side cutters.
Okay.
Or some
flat screwdriver.
Flat screwdriver, and pry those off.
Okay. Famous last words. Just peel it. Oh, there we go. Just peel them off. Hey, don't make me look bad.
Am I moving too fast? Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, I've been removing covers like this since I was a kid, right?
Yeah. That was a long time ago, too.
It was. My dad used to pay me for a cup of Staples. If I filled a cup of Staples, I got like $1.
Yeah, you can leave that burlap.
Okay. And the wire reinforcement. Yeah, that horsehair probably smells like mouse.
And then some. We stripped that off because we decided that it was still in decent shape, but it smelled. And that smell is just going to permeate the cabin of the truck.
Right.
Because
it was only really gone over in this corner, physically.
And you could have, for quick purposes, of just stuffed some cotton in there and maybe thrown a cover over if you had to do it really quick. But, we want this thing to last pretty long. And so we figured we'll just lay some new cotton over top and then stretch the new seat covers on it.
Right. And the
burlap here?
Yeah, the burlap here is in pretty decent shape as well. But, I mean, again, we could completely replace this because it's going to have some smell to it as well. But obviously, we've diminished it, though. Yeah. Completely.
We're going to lay some new burlap over top, a nice non-stretch burlap. But we've got these steel spring wires stitched into the original burlap, and that would take a lot of time to clean off, stitch the wires back into a new piece of burlap. Again, for our purposes here, we're doing
for my non-restoration.
For your non-restoration truck.
Excellent.
There's a truck.
That's what we're going with.
We're just going to throw some burlap over top, hog ring it, some cotton, and then seat covers.
Nice.
Cool. Let's get at her.
I'm ready. But you want some overlap, obviously.
Yeah, you want some run over the corners.
Yeah.
It covers up those springs. If your cotton pushes back over time, which it won't because we're going to cut the cotton large, oversized. But if it pushes back, you don't have a hard edge. It's going to run through
the material.
Your cover. So. grab a pile of hog rings each, and
Just like that, right?
yep.
Chomp them. Of course, we go right from move the center out.
Yep. You start at the center, wrap it over, and then we'll work out to the edge. And
So,
and
like
you
that?
really only need probably one every foot.
Now, is that a problem with that poked up? Probably not, because you're going to get the batting
No.
over the top.
Yeah, with the cotton batting would be fine.
Okay. This smells good.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Good overlap on the front. Roll that all the way down the end.
Now, you said this is 100% cotton?
This is 100% cotton.
Okay. It's as simple as the springs, burlap, and cotton. And obviously the vinyl cover. So these are do-it-at-home kits.
Yep.
And I believe, can't you go to any local fabric store and buy batting?
Yeah, you could go to your local arts
Joann's
and crafts,
or whatever.
Joann's fabric store,
yeah, Michael's or
and
something
they'll
probably has
have
it.
some type of batting. They might not have cotton like we have here,
Right.
but they would have like a polyester batting readily available, and you can get that in different thicknesses too. So you may not have to use as many layers as we did here with thicker batting, but it's definitely something you could do on your own at the house.
Right. Now, and when I got the cover, I didn't necessarily pay attention to what else they needed or what else was available there.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know, like in some cases, like the 60s seats that are foam based,
Yep.
that they have pre-cut foam as far as sticking that in there, all those types of things as well.
Yes. So most seats that we do today, we have pre-cut foam. And then another thing you could do on top of this cotton is put a sheet of foam on it.
Okay.
And that would smooth out your cover.
All right.
In addition to the cotton, and the cotton would still have its build and its cushion.
Yep.
Because it's very soft, it feels good. But then the foam adds a little more form to the top of your seat.
Okay. Would it be like a 1/4 inch or?
About 1/2 inch.
1/2 inch, okay.
You could go as high as 1 inch too, depending on how much foam you wanted, but a 1/2 inch would probably get it done.
Okay.
And if we stretch that seat cover over, we may decide that we want to do that.
We may find we need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we'll get this up. Let's try and find the corners,
Okay.
and then we'll act like, pull it down like we're going to stretch it to the frame. And let's check it out. Now, I would say at this point, it looks full, but it needs more.
It does.
And,
Yeah, you can see it.
And I mean, as soon as you put your hand on it,
It's flat.
it compresses way too
Yeah.
much. And with the way the cotton is kind of clinging to the back of that seat cover, I think we should put a layer of foam on it.
Okay.
And then that'll help it build up. It'll give it a little more form
All right.
and shape. I got some 1 inch foam here, or I've got some 1/2 inch scrim foam. So if we do 1/2 inch scrim foam, I'd go another layer of cotton and the 1/2 inch scrim foam, or I'd go 1 inch of, just foam.
Gotcha. 6 one, half of the other, right?
Well, in dimension, yes. I think we should try to use the 1/2 inch scrim,
Okay.
and that'll have a little more give to it. The 1 inch tends to be kind of blocky. I might go a little bit over the edge on the front.
Right. Okay.
What we should do is probably mark it. Get a Sharpie in the pocket.
I did. Yeah, see? Thank you. I found this one. I have been carrying with it, Some thick cotton.
I think we're doing all right.
Yeah. And you don't think that's I'll say fluffy, so to speak.
It's pillowy,
Right.
but we haven't.
We haven't pulled it.
We haven't
And
stretched
it's going to be down.
Go ahead and pat right between my arms here.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to suck it tight.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so we have a slight snag in how we were going to do this. So the kit comes with some hog rings. The original seat uses this little metal clip. And the problem is a hog ring wants to grab around like a piece of wire, where these clips actually just kind of slide over this edge. Now we can take and put the hog ring in here like Adam was saying. We can come in here and we put the hog ring on, it'll hold it, but it's not wrapping around anything, so it's going to tend to loosen up, and then of course this is going to get sloppy. So to fix that, what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of metal here, we have some round stock, and form this around, but we're basically going to create some place for this to hog ring to. And we'll just take the welder and tack weld this rod in place.
Let's do it.
Is that a plan?
Yeah.
All right. You want to basically get this as tight as you can get it.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yep. We're gonna try and get it as tight as we can.
Because it's gonna stretch over time.
It's gonna stretch out. It's gonna get loose.
This minimizes how loose.
Let's bring it outside and we'll get it in the sun for it to acclimate.
Yeah, kind of pull a little
Pull
this
some of the
little
wrinkles
crease
out.
out of
Yep.
it just from being in the bag and all that good stuff.
Yep.
All right, I like that. Good deal.
Okay, you grab one and I'll grab the other.
Okay. Okay. Now we got to treat it like a baby, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how we went through and you did the bottom. On this particular, on a bench seat, it is the same process from the bottom to the back. It's just a little thinner, has a couple different little hooks as far as how it attaches into the truck, but otherwise, you know, it's gonna look exactly the same. So Adam and I are gonna just bust this out, but hey, thanks for watching, and as you can see, it's fairly straightforward, fairly easy, well, with a little expertise, and you know, what the heck. So I guess with that, sir, thank you. Appreciate the help.
Absolutely.
And well, actually, I might just go get a cup of coffee and you can knock this out.
Why don't you get me one while you're at it?
All right, I can do that. Hey, thanks for watching. Click and subscribe. And most importantly, find a project. Go in the garage, get it done, and then go enjoy the day. Because I don't know about you, but here, it's nice and sunny. See ya.